Coach, you had an extra inning game in this game last year, and this game coming down to the wire. The Alabama UAB rivalry obviously precedes you, but what did you think of this iteration?
Just, man, they got a heck of a team. That little center fielder, my gosh, like that might be one of the best center fielders I've seen, and not this year. I'm talking in 15 years of playing. I mean, those are two absolutely unbelievable plays out there. Casey just done such a good job with his team. I was talking to him before the game, like, this is a really good team. The arms out of there are good. There's athleticism in the box. Just a really good team. We made it probably a little harder on ourselves than we needed to, but we ended up coming through there in the end, and it's a heck of a game and heck of a way to bounce back after Sunday.
When he goes and gets that ball from Bull, do you just think you're not getting one over his head?
Well, man, like between Bronze was stepped on, Bulls was stepped on, and you're like, golly. And I knew when Torres was bad, he wasn't getting to that one, but man, he's a special player, special kid. But we were fortunate to just keep. What I love is our guys didn't back off. They didn't get discouraged. I see it all the time when you square that up and it's this, man, this sucks. Like, that should be a homer, that should be this. And they just kind of kept plugging and finally ran a couple out of the yard there late, and Oz came and slammed the door.
Yeah, Coach, I know you guys start SEC play this weekend on the road. I know A&M is a bigger opponent than UAB, but to get this midweek road game right before a 3-game road set, how beneficial is that to the team to just kind of get into the vibe before that weekend series?
Yeah, I mean, and our crowd here was awesome. I mean, I felt like this is a road game for us, but it almost felt like a home game at times here when they had the Alabama chants going. But it's huge because this is going to be a bear coming into this weekend. Like, A&M's probably got the most talented team in college baseball, and there's no secret they haven't played awesome the first 4 weeks, but they're going to run 3 elite arms out there at us. It's a dangerous lineup. They're getting Caden Sorrell back this weekend, so it's going to be a bear on the road. SEC games in general are hard. SEC games on the road are a whole nother level of hard. So it's just going to be about, we're going to send it, try to go one Friday, and then regroup and try it 2 more times after that.
Coach, we talked about this in the room up there, and I wanted to know if this was on purpose. Obviously, you went with lefties against Hayslip tonight, very familiar with what he can do. When you threw Bo, was that on purpose because he's seen Heiberger before?
Not necessarily. We just, Bo is such an uncomfortable at bat from lefties. Camden Hayslip's an unbelievable young man, like an unbelievable kid, and he's terrifying when he steps in the box. I've seen him hit a whole lot of homers at our place, and you felt like wasn't really what he's seen thing. Bo's just kind of got that weird slot and can carry, and we thought it was a good match. We just, more than anything, if you want my honest opinion, I thought it would be harder for him to hit him out of the yard. Like, you're looking at it, and the last thing I want to do is leave something flat over the plate, because I've seen a lot of balls go about 400 feet when he does that. So, really good kid, really happy for him and how he's playing, and just his chance to get to play every day. But we just felt like Bo was kind of the right matchup there, and obviously didn't execute to him, but then came back and made some really good pitches to the next guy and got us out of that inning. Big spot of the game.
A couple more. Bryce started off 3 for 3 with that homer that broke the scoreless tie. What'd you like about his at-bats tonight?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, I thought he just had really good swings all night. I thought he controlled the strike zone pretty good. And this is our first time playing here this year. Our guys in the top of the first came back and they're like, Coach, we can't see anything. So perfect. Hopefully that sun will go down soon. It was just the sky just kind of tough shadows, just when we're not used to it. But Bryce ended up getting that little swing and bunt there in the first, but then blitzed that one late to at least put us on the board, and it was kind of off the race. He had a great night for us.
Yeah, Coach, speaking of Hayslip, is it, from a coaching perspective, is it any benefit or like kind of the same, knowing kind of how he warms up, how he goes through plate appearances, any help to the team to go against someone like that?
I think so. But I think, it's kind of the same thing for him. If he's seeing somebody that he saw last year, I can't say enough about the human he is. He's a special kid, and he's a really awesome kid, and he works his tail off. And so is it a benefit? Maybe a little bit. Like, we know how maybe to get him out, but you still got to execute, because if you don't, that ball's going to go 600 feet. And so fortunately we were able to kind of control that a little bit, but that's a dangerous hitter in the box.
All right, thanks y'all.